roads. In Calderdale, fewer roads are being gritted this winter as part of the council cost-cutting measures. Residents there have been urged to use grit bins in high-risk areas and to do the job themselves. Tom Ingle reports.
View always glorious, weather always changeable. Thousands of people live on the hills of the Calder Valley. Helen's one of them. She doesn't expect the council to grit the lane right to her door, but she's astonished they've decided to stop salting this residential road, which connects her and many others to the main road.
Very anxious about it because, as I said, the road is our only way out to access services, and the community effectively becomes completely stranded and isolated if that road isn't gritted. It becomes too dangerous to drive. All it needs is one car to skid horizontal and the road is completely blocked.
This road is even known locally as the Steeps, and it's one of dozens and dozens that won't receive a precautionary gritting when the mercury falls in future. We asked Calderdale Council if they wanted to talk to us about this change in policy, and they declined. They did tell us that given the nature of the borough, it's just impossible for them to reach every street, and the changes they're proposing are in line with national guidelines and their legal duties as a body that maintains highways. However, Helen tells us they've tried this policy of not gritting the steeps once before, back in 2017. In her words, the results were chaos. Just like every other council, Calderdale needs to cut their budgetary cloth. Gritting costs money, not just the salt, but the often overnight shift.
Winter contingency plans, who we've got, who's most critical.
But here at Welcome Independent Living in Mythenroyd, Director Mark Coop says it's time to have grown-up conversations, considering the money saved versus the economic damage done when people's journeys are thwarted by cold weather.
Shopkeepers can't get to the shops, or the shops don't open. People aren't going out spending money. Our carers are, as I say, are having to walk to calls and rather than driving to get there. And the consequences are really significant financially and physically and emotionally as well. People are worried, people are scared.
Back on the hills above Hebden Bridge, Helen has a hospital appointment on Friday. If the cold snap arrives and tarmac isn't treated, she doesn't know if she can go. Weather forecasters watch the skies, accountants watch their balance sheet, and everyone else watches their step. Tom Ingle, BBC Look North, Hebden Bridge.